4K 120Hz gaming TVs are finally here, and it's time to get them hooked up to our Xbox Series X and PS5 to get the ultimate new generation gaming experience. And I'm sure you would be happy to get one on a budget too, maybe even under $1,000. Well, luckily for you, in this video there's actually 3 options under $1,000, and one of them is crazy cheap at only $600. You're in good hands. You're gonna save money, buddy, and you are going to have an amazing console gaming experience that is going to get all PC players switching to console too. But when getting a 4K 120Hz television, there are some crucial points to pay attention to. First of all, your TV must have a 2.1 HDMI port. Otherwise, you're going to be playing 4K at 60 FPS instead of 120 FPS. And since you're going for gaming, 120Hz is definitely better than 60. The second most important thing is VRR, or Variable Refresh Rate. TVs have to have something called FreeSync. G-Sync, for example, is a type of FreeSync. It's a gaming mode which helps the TV and whatever gaming console communicate the right FPS at the same time, preventing stuttering and screen tearing, which could be a nightmare. Actually, there's only around 15 gaming TVs that have the following specifications, and out of those, here are the 5 best 4K 120Hz gaming TVs in 2022. Links can be found in the description below. Sadly, TCL and Sony didn't make it to the list. They just weren't good enough. So, starting with number 5 is going to be the best, cheapest option available. The Hisense U7G QLED Smart TV. Cheap, but amazing. Selling at around $600. What a budget option. Coming in 55, 65 and 75-inch options. This TV, as a 4K television, gives you crisp imaging and amazing visual quality. But that also gets topped up with quantum dot technology, providing billions of levels of shades and colors. Now, although it is amazing, you can still improve the visual quality by around 10% more by tweaking and recalibrating it. I explain how to calibrate each of these TVs in the description. Just click Show More. The most important things to know about this TV is that it has a VA panel, which is known to give a nice color contrast but bad viewing angles. So, if you are going to have a bunch of people watching this TV, you will not be able to utilize wide viewing angles. But if you're just using it for video gaming, for your PS5 or Xbox, then worry not. This is literally the cheapest, best TV for gaming. So you will have no trouble. You will get great visuals, little motion blur, and very low input lag. You only get 7.7 milliseconds of lag. All top-tier TVs range between 5 and 12 milliseconds lag. For the price, this TV is going far and beyond where it should go. It has reasonable black levels, very low flickering, and is likely to last a long time. With 2 2.1 HDMI ports, 2 2.0 HDMI ports, USB 3, Wi-Fi and Dolby Vision, this TV has everything any gamer would ever wish for at a great budget. So, if you love your wallet's health and want to keep him fat, then this option is the one to go for. Coming up next in number 4 is the U7G's brother, the Hisense U8G. His brother is a little more expensive and a little better. Better overall quality, better gaming quality, and lower input lag at 5.6 milliseconds. This TV only comes in 55 and 65 inches. The U8G has better reflection handling and higher peak brightness at 1500 nits, so it can handle glare better in bright rooms. And according to different tests done on it, it has one of the best contrast levels in this list. In fact, only option number 1 has better contrast than the Hisense U8G. It has above average local dimming thanks to the full array dimming feature. With amazing black uniformity levels, there will be little to distract you from what's important while watching movies or while gaming. The most outstanding feature in this TV is that it has the best color pre-calibration, which is most likely so good because of the quantum dot technology. So, if you don't want to worry about how to calibrate your TV, then this option is the way to go. It's IMAX enhanced, which improves general footage to more premium quality to match your TV standards. The remote that comes with this TV is a very interesting one. Here, take a look. It has specific buttons for the main apps you will need. And of course, as a smart TV, it is compatible with Alexa and Google Home. Both Hisense options are Android TVs, making them very easy to use and making them compatible with a lot of apps. Apart from the bottom section, all other sides have very thin bezels, which is really impressive to see at this price. And you can easily get 3 to 4 year protection plans if needed. Now, number 3 is exciting because it's a Samsung TV. The Samsung Q90T Smart TV comes at 55, 65, 75 and even 85 inches. Once again, 4K and 120Hz. This TV is pretty much the best QLED 4K 120Hz TV currently available. With direct full array, the TV enhances pictures to make them crisp clean. Designed with anti-glare, this TV has very high quality in both dark and bright rooms. A great feature in the Samsung Q90T is the powerful 4K quantum processor, which uses enhanced AI technology to boost any normal footage into a higher 4K-like resolution. Isn't that awesome? You will benefit from this TV even if your footage isn't 4K. In terms of gaming, this television is out of this world. With fast response times, this TV doesn't even know what motion blur is. There is very little motion blur in fast trail scenes. At a 5.4 millisecond input lag rate, that is as low as it can get on a TV. And what's even better is that it has FreeSync as well. Sadly, it only has one HDMI 2.1 port, but has 3 2.0 HDMI ports instead. No USB 3 ports either. Although this TV has a VA panel, Samsung somehow managed to enhance the viewing angles to unexpected levels. You can watch this TV from wide angles and will have no problems of darkening or blur. What is impressive about this screen is that it has some 3D sound technology which tracks the motion in the screen and makes the sound follow it. You will feel like you're Neo when the bullets start flying around. HDR colors and brightness levels are very accurate in game mode. This is very important to have in a gaming TV, especially for a PlayStation 5. The bezel is so small in all sides you will hardly even see it, improving your overall viewer experience. And here are the dimensions. I can't wait to get to number 1 for an OLED TV, but first comes number 2. If you are looking for a little cheaper option than the Samsung Q90T, but better than the Hisense, then take a look at the LG Nano 90 TV. At sizes of 55, 65, 75 and 86 inches, this LG TV has quite some interesting features. First of all, the panel is an IPS panel. Normally, this means that the TV will have a little weaker contrast but better viewing angles. Keep in mind that fresh out of the box, the TV will need some color calibration to make its true worth pop out. That way, it will also help you take more advantage of the 120Hz too while gaming. Overall, this TV handles reflections well. Viewing angles are reasonably good. Input lag is at 5.2 milliseconds, which is the fastest option in the list. And the TV supports 2 HDMI 2.1 ports as well as FreeSync. Overall, this TV packs a strong punch and is definitely worth the bang for its buck. But as mentioned earlier, if you get this TV, make sure to calibrate the colors and thank me later. Keep in mind that this TV has relatively weak gray and black uniformities. This means that when it's supposed to be black, it won't be fully black. There will be some random blur coming in as well. Here's an example. Luckily, this TV has full array dimming, which improves this problem a lot, but still, contrast is only a little above average. Similar to the Samsung option, the LG Nano Cell's AI processor also upscales any images and videos into 4K as well. Alexa and Google Home compatible, this TV provides you with the same features any other smart TV would. You get lots of apps and control over your TV. Finally, for the option everyone is waiting for, the best of the best, the LG C1 OLED Smart TV. For the price, the stats and specifications on this TV, it's hard to consider it expensive. Coming in many sizes, 43, 55, 65, 75 and 83 inches. You have a wide range of options to pick from. Your house and TV stand will definitely be happy about that. With 8 million pixels all working separately, turning on and off, you will achieve perfect black colors and perfect contrast. The bezels on this TV are practically non-existent. And since it's also a 4K 120Hz TV as the other options, This gaming TV will provide you with a premium gaming experience, especially since it has an OLED screen. The colors are around 10% better than any of the other options, and not to mention the super wide viewing angles as well as the 5.6 input lag. The AI processor is the newest LG has to provide, the Alpha 9 4th generation central processor, which adjusts both picture and sound simultaneously while using deep learning algorithms to detect the scene and content and make it look better than ever. With low latency mode, HGIG, FreeSync and HDMI 2.1 cables, this is by far the best gaming TV available. At least the best one that won't make you homeless. But it isn't just for gaming. With Dolby Vision and sound, your movie experience is going to be elevated to a whole new level. You will never leave your TV and will love it forever. Once again, compatible with Alexa and Google Home, this TV will meet any of your demands. The only downside of it is the price, and that you really have to calibrate this TV to double its visual quality. Because out of the box, the TV has 2 bright levels and 2 dark levels, as well as some color options that can be improved. But calibrating this TV is going to be well worth the effort, because that is when it truly becomes the best option available. So, if you have a good budget, OLED is the way to go. If you are just trying to get the minimum requirements and just really want a TV that plays 4K 120Hz, then go for the Hisense U7G. Otherwise, the other 3 options are all fair game as well. It just depends on which brands you like. My final thing to say is that you want to make sure that you turn on game mode while gaming and use the HDMI 2.1 plugs. Each TV has different modes and settings that you might want to play around with to get the best visual quality according to the room settings your TV is in. And keep in mind, VA panels are known to survive very long without experiencing permanent screen burning or image retention. Overall, here are the total stats given to each of these TVs. Make sure to subscribe for more content and drop a like. Hope this video was helpful. Here are some more interesting videos, and have a nice day.